Colin Rand Kaepernick was born in November 3, 1987, is an American civil rights activist and former football quarterback. His birth father, who is African American and whose identity is unknown, separated from Heidi Russo, his mother. Before Kaepernick was born, Russo played him off for adoption, and at 5 years old, she was lived with a white couple named Rick and Teresa Kaepernick. The Kaepernicks decided to adopt a boy after losing 2 sons to heart defects. Being a Black American, he could have seen some racial inequality in the U.S., distraught by the history of mistreatment against Black Americans and minorities, particularly by law enforcement. That was why in the 49th third preseason game in 2016, Kaepernick said during the playing of the U.S. national anthem prior to the game, rather than stand as is customary, as a protest against racial injustice, police brutality, and systematic oppressions in the country. The following week, and throughout the regular season, Kaepernick decided to kneel in protest during the pregame singing of the national anthem. He said, "I'm not going to stand up to show pride in a flag for a country that oppresses Black people and people of color." Before joining the NFL, he played in college football for the Nevada Wolfpack, where he was named the Western Athletic Conference Offensive Player of the Year twice and became the only player in NCAA Division I history to amass 10,000 passing yards and 2,000 rushing yards in a career. Athlete at Pittman High School in Turlock, California, Kaepernick played football, basketball, and baseball and was nominated for All-State selection on free sport of his senior year. He was the most valuable player of the Central California Conference in football, leading his school to its first ever playoff victory. His talent again showed off ice during the 2016 season, his first full season as starter. Kaepernick helped the 49ers reach the NFC Championship game. However, his action in the NFL game in 2016 led to two side effects. The protests received highly polarized reactions, with some praising him and his stand against racism and others denouncing the protests. Kaepernick was soon out of the league. Fellow NFL players believed he was blackballed for speaking out, and the actions resulted in a wider protest movement, which intensified in December 2017 after ex-President Donald Trump said that NFL owners should fire players who protest during national anthem. And in November 2017, he feared a revanche against the NFL and its owners, accusing them of colluding to keep him out of the college. 2 years later, in February 2019, after reaching a confidential settlement with the NFL, he withdrew it. His protest received renewed attention in 2020 amid the George Floyd protested against police brutality and racism, but as of May 2021, he remains unsigned by any professional football team. However, his outspokenness continues on today, and he laid the groundwork for the future years of Atlantic activism for the Black and for the people of color.
What do you think about this video? We are trying to send good messages to you. Please subscribe to follow us. See you next video. Thank you.